This is my screencast that will walk you through the course that I built in Schoology as part of the requirements for this course. When the students first access the course, right away they'll see a welcome to third grade with some just basic information about this. So just a little blurb for them to read. From there, they'll move to the Getting Started folder, and within this folder, they're going to take a look at the syllabus, and on the syllabus, that syllabus lists what they're going to be learning. It's lists the goals, the assignments, any information that they need can be found right there on the syllabus. There's also access to what our classroom rules are and what our internet rules are. After they've looked through that, they're going to move down to the Getting to Know You activities. And in the Getting to Know You activities, there are two of those. The first one is a discussion where they make a video discussion of themselves. Once they create their video, they'll be able to access their classmates and go ahead and comment and communicate with each other after watching the videos. From there, they're going to move to an icebreaker activity, which is actually a link to a Google folder. And within that Google folder, there's a form for the kids to fill it out, insert their picture, and 3 interesting facts about themselves. And we'll be using that Google document as part of our discussion in responsive classroom or morning meetings. Each day we'll go through several of the students. So by the end of the first week, everyone would have had a chance to introduce themselves. After that, they're going to go and they're going to create some goals. And once again, that's a discussion. And they're going to give 1 or 2 goals they have for this unit on addition and subtraction. And again, the option for them is there to comment on their peers' post. Also in here is another discussion board, the questions and concerns. At any time throughout this learning module, they're able to go ahead and ask a question to me, ask a question to their classmates, list anything areas where they have concerns or if they're confused, and they can get answers that way. And they also have a resources folder, and within the resources folder, they have a link to our classroom Symbaloo, and on the Symbaloo, which is embedded in here, they have access to different links to help them practice addition and subtraction, instructional videos as to how they solve addition and subtraction problems. They also have a link to the classroom website down here and a link to some videos for how to access Schoology, how to do different tasks in Schoology. Once they've looked at all that, then they'll actually go through the meat of this course, which is the actual learning modules. And within there are 3 different days of material for them to cover. They will start with day 1, and they must do these in order. And on day 1, the first thing they will do is they will take a pre-assessment. And on this pre-assessment, there are 10 questions, and it's going to give me information about who knows what and how to form my small groups. So that's more for me. It won't be given a grade. It'll just be there for them to use. After they take the assessment, they're going to go through and do the work. The individual assignment would be to watch the instructional video that talks about how we solve addition problems to 1,000. After they have learned that, watch that video, they'll go through and work alone in solving some addition problems. There's a PDF uploaded for them. They'll solve those problems in their math journal, and then they'll take a picture of their mathematical thinking, post it to Schoology, and they will also post it to Padlet. So then each of the students will be able to see the different types of strategies that were used to solve the problems. After they're done the Padlet, posting it there, they're going to comment with the discussion board on the strategy that they found most efficient and why they thought it was most efficient. After they're done day 1, the first learning activities, they'll be able to go back and access day 2, which will focus on subtraction. And once again, it's set up very similar. They will go through and they will watch the instructional video, which has been embedded into Schoology. They will solve subtraction problems in their math journal. And then they're going to take a look at a math problem, and they need to find mistakes that were made and also different parts of the strategies that were done correctly. It's a discussion. They'll go ahead and post what they think about the problem, and then they'll be able to read and respond to what their classmates think. After they're finished that one, they'll go through to the next folder, which is where they summarize their learning. And in there, they'll take a post-assessment. They must do that first. They'll take a post-assessment, and that will show me how well they've mastered the skill. And I'll look at that for when I form my small groups. Then they're going to work with peers to go through and work on a Google Slide collaboration. Here they're going to create a word problem, and then they're going to show the steps and create a screencast as to how to solve the problem for their classmates to watch. And once they're finished, they'll submit it within Schoology, and they'll also post their video into the Padlet so that everyone can take a look at those from there. And again, that's something we'll discuss whole group. We'll pull out a couple a day that we can take a look through and discuss as a whole group as well. So overall, that's the makeup of my class. This course has been great to help me understand how to use Schoology.